Good morning and welcome to the Forex Daily Update, brought to you by Pepperstone on Friday the 8th of June 2018. I'm Darren Sinden, and you can follow me throughout the day on Twitter by using @ds_Pepperstone. Right, let's take a look at overnight changes and price moves to be aware of. A relatively quiet session yesterday on the global foreign exchanges, but there were a couple of moves I think it's definitely worth pointing out. Once again, the Brazilian real giving further ground against the US dollar, down by another 1.54% yesterday, and you can see the weekly and monthly moves in the Brazilian currency here as well. And the Korean won also giving ground, giving up about 0.59% against the US currency. The dollar for its part largely unchanged overnight at 93.40 when expressed as dollar index. So yeah, you can see no change at all there overnight. Right, let's take a look at what's on the calendar, events that may move the markets today. First of all then, be aware that we have the G7 meeting, world leaders, well, we'll talk about that in a moment, but world leaders moving to Canada for discussions about international matters. Data-wise, we've already had trade balance data out of China for May, and we'll look at that in a bit more detail momentarily. To come, we have German industrial production and trade balance data as well, and that's all at 6 a.m. GMT. At 6:45 we'll have industrial output data for April out of France. At 8:15 GMT, the day's solitary central banker speech, ECB board member Mersch will be speaking. At 9:30 we'll have UK consumer inflation expectations, and then we jump forward to 12:15 and cross to Canada for housing starts for May, capacity utilisation for Q1, that comes at 12:30, and then probably the pick of the data, unemployment and participation rates for Canada for May as well. At 1400 we shall have wholesale inventories from the US for April, and to round proceedings off at 1700 the influential Baker Hughes US oil rig count. Right then, breaking news and comment that's caught my eye. First of all then, Argentina, which has been under increasing economic pressure, has agreed a 3-year $50 billion IMF bailout package, larger than the market had anticipated, and hopefully for the South American economy there'll be enough to stem outflows and a sharp weakening in the peso. Meanwhile, G7 leaders are gathering in Quebec for what is likely to be a 10th summit, with trade at the top of the agenda, and it is being portrayed really as a G6 versus Donald Trump, and I don't think that's an unfair representation either. China's balance of trade data showed a growing surplus in May in local currency terms, as both exports and imports rose. Right, food for thought, something to take away with you into the trading day and beyond. Why not think about this? Cryptocurrencies have been quiet as late, as markets have looked elsewhere for inspiration. And Morgan Stanley have taken the opportunity to look at where Bitcoin is traded and against what currencies. And quite an interesting graphic here showing you which currencies have been traded against Bitcoin, and a split here in the pie chart between fiat or traditional currencies and other crypto coins. Morgan Stanley says that the percentage of crypto coins traded against Bitcoin is growing. Right, please take a moment to read the risk warning. Trading CFDs and foreign exchange on margin can be a risky business. If you're in any doubt about those risks or the suitability of leverage products for you, then please do contact your Pepperstone account representative. Thank you for your time.